Who do you think is the most famous person in Japan? Endo, Shohei Ohtani, Goku. The most famous person is Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga. Who is that? If you think so, check out this video to learn more about him. Nobunaga was born in Aichi Prefecture in 1534. As the son of Nobu Hideyoda, a feudal lord, he walked the streets slovenly and got into fights with bad friends. Everyone made fun of him. However, he trained himself by studying sumo wrestling, horse riding, etc. His younger brother Nobuyuki did not like his actions. Nobuyuki raised an army with like-minded people. When Nobunaga subjugated this army, he killed his younger brother. Thus, Nobunaga becomes the king of Aichi and his story begins. In 1560, several years after he became the king of Aichi, he received surprising news. Yoshimoto Imagawa, the king of the neighboring country, raised an army to attack Aichi. Yoshimoto was the most powerful king in Japan at the time. Yoshimoto and Iepo's army was 25,000 people, while Nobunaga and Iepo's army was only 2,000. Everyone was confident of Yoshimoto and Iepo's victory. However, Nobunaga did not give up and waited for his chance. On a day of heavy rain and thunder, Nobunaga made a surprise attack on Yoshimoto and Iepo's army. Yoshimoto and Iepo's army was thrown into confusion by the unexpected attack, and the strongest king, Yoshimoto, was killed in battle. This news surprised Japan and at the same time made people aware of Nobunaga and Iepo's talent. Nobunaga gained power by stealing Yoshimoto and Iepo's land. This battle is called the Battle of Okayazama and is the most famous in Nobunaga and Iepo's anecdotes. From the Battle of Okayazama, Nobunaga defeated his enemies and expanded his territory. Green is the territory of his ally Tokugawa Ieyasu. Nobunaga ruled much of Japan in just 15 years from Okayazama, and Nobunaga once again takes on a powerful enemy. The enemy is the Takeda family. Cavalry in red armor was powerful and everyone feared this army. However, Nobunaga had an idea. The idea was to use guns that had just been introduced to Japan at the time. The Oda army built a fence, disabled the horses, and used guns to defeat the Takeda army, which was said to be the strongest. This battle had a great influence on Japan. After this battle, guns rapidly became popular and became an important weapon replacing horses. All Japanese people learned the tactics and influence of the Battle of Nagashino, and respect Nobunaga and Iepo's ideas and innovation. After defeating his strongest rival, Nobunaga and Iepo's unification of the country was just around the corner. There is no longer any king who can rival Nobunaga. 6 years after the Battle of Nagashino, the Takeda clan was destroyed by Nobunaga. They also overwhelmed the Mori clan, kings of Western Japan, and it was only a matter of time before they surrendered. Seeing this, the various kings showed friendly attitudes towards Nobunaga and became his vassals. In 1582, as resistance from the Mori clan continued, Nobunaga decided to personally take command of the battlefield and put an end to the fighting. Before leaving for the battlefield, Nobunaga stayed at a temple called Hanoji in Kyoto, with about 100 attendants. Here Nobunaga interacted with intellectuals and artists and admired their works. Then, a few days into his stay, on June 21st, Nobunaga was woken up by a noise outside. When Nobunaga looked outside, he saw the flags of his subordinate, Akechi Mitsuhide, surrounding Hanoji Temple. Nobunaga quickly realized he had been betrayed, and that there was no way to save himself. Nobunaga ordered his subordinates to fight, and he himself advanced deeper into the temple. Nobunaga set fire to the temple and performed Japanese dance in the burning temple. And in this Japanese dance, he says, and quote, 50 years of my life have flown by in an instant, like a dream, and quote. Thus ended the life of Japan and Apo's greatest hero, Oda Nobunaga. All Japanese students learn about Nobunaga and Apo's life in elementary school. He was a groundbreaking figure in Japan at the time. Nobunaga was the first Japanese person to trade with Europe and allowed Christianity to spread. He also abolished taxes and revitalized the market, among other things, and began to do things that people at the time would never have thought of. Nobunaga and Apo's unconventional thinking is still revered by many Japanese people, and many business leaders emulate him. Another reason he and Apo's so popular is the mystery that surrounds him. Why did Akechi Mitsuhide betray Nobunaga? There are also rumors that Toyotomi Hideyoshi, who served Nobunaga and defeated Akechi Mitsuhide to unify the country, was the mastermind behind this. This betrayal is the most serious incident in Japanese history, but the truth remains unknown. If you come to Japan, be sure to learn more about Nobunaga and visit the places associated with him. Maybe you should ask a Japanese person. They will be happy to tell you about him.